All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Right Live Draw. We are doing a live at this cafe that I like to visit. As I sip my coffee, don't mind the sound of the train on the outskirts here, on the outside. I'm actually on the outside recording. This is a voiceover. I just finished doing this a few minutes ago and needed to test out the new recording equipment, the Hollyland that I mentioned in previous videos. Also, I needed to try that windscreen on and see how it works. So I walked into the cafe, got my coffee, something to eat, the usual, and I kept thinking about, okay, I don't want to sound mischievous here, but I had to think about this live situation with YouTube. So obviously I've said before, and I'll say it again, you need 50 subscribers, so please do subscribe to the channel to actually do a live. So if anybody's watching this and they want me to do that, I can't do that without the subscriber base, which has to be at 50 and above. Needless to say, I found a workaround around that, which is basically, I just sat down and there was this gentleman there. He was very kind, and I did mention to him, yeah, he's seen me before, so he knows that I sketch, and I think he's aware that I do a channel, and I'm a content creator. So he let me, with his blessings, I was sketching him, and so I figured that I'd do a live drawing while live. I'm running out of terms to use here, but and what would be the appropriate terms? YouTube's somebody out there put it in the comments. Just come up with a better terminology. But so for what's working now, what I can do now is just use those terms, which is I was sitting there drawing this a few minutes ago, live, and with a live subject, which was a gentleman in front of me in my line of sight at his laptop on a desk, working on it. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and do this. He's sitting in a chair. There's a tree on the outskirts, on the outside of the window, I should say. So I wanted, at some point, you'll see me putting that tree into the drawing itself. This is a cardboard that I use. I believe it's Winsor Newton, not Strathmore, although I use both. But this is a Winsor Newton drawing board, which is cut down precisely to 4, at least in the American numerical system that we use here. Flawed as it may seem to our European friends, it is 6 inches by 4. I'm sorry, 4 by 6 inches. So it's 6 inches across and 4 inches high. I have a ton of these, and they've become my go-to sort of roaming sketchbook. I carry them in a pad, or I just carry them loosely in a bag, and I just go places and I sketch whatever I see, whatever I feel, whatever I think, sometimes even whatever I dreamt the night before. Here I'm using, by the way, by way of materials. Hopefully the sound's coming through with the windscreen and all that. But this is a Prismacolor. It's a Prismacolor green pencil. It's not blue. It's not red. My usual go-to colors. I've been meaning to try this for a while, so here I am using it, and it's actually got a nice soft point to it. Got my portable rechargeables. That's another thing. Whenever you have materials and you're out in public, out in the world, and you're sketching, live sketching and drawing, you're going to need materials and equipment that is rechargeable and will hold the charge for quite a number of hours. I really frown upon things that I need to have an outlet for, because I won't always have an outlet. And if I'm going to the park or the beach and I'm planning to sketch there, or the mountains, there are no wall outlets anywhere near there. So, and if there were, they probably wouldn't be working. Needless to say, I'm sidetracking here. I apologize, but so I worked on the background, as you can tell here. I added a little bit of that. All of this will be finalized in the inking side of it, which comes later. I've recently done, I think this past week I did like a dozen of these sketches. Some of them, I think, no, actually I did them off camera. I don't think I had the opportunity, because I do have a 9-to-5 job. Actually, let's rephrase that. It's more like a 6-to-3 job, Monday to Friday, Saturday as well sometimes. So it's 40 plus hours a week of work, and I have not uploaded. I had preset some uploads of shorts for this week, and hopefully some of you got to see that. If not, please visit the my shorts playlist and take a look around. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope it brings you some pleasure and some value, and just a few minutes of relaxation. And so I did upload those. I pre-scheduled those, and I'm gonna just throw this one up without pre-scheduling it and see where it takes us. Again, this is the closest thing that I'm going to come for now to a live sketching while in real life live, while looking at a real live person as a subject matter. So, for whatever that's worth. Yeah. All right. Thank you. And hold on a second. All right, folks, we're back. We're about to go into the original audio that I had picked up from inside a cafe on my recording here on my camera recording. Hold on. I hope you don't mind, but I use you as a model.
Thank you very much. I had that big, huh? No.
I will. Thanks for being a model. All right, folks, right about here, I think I had stopped. Well, there was no ambient sound after I talked to the gentleman. So this is, you'll just hear the background noise of me moving around. I had to reposition my sketch card, I guess if we can call it that, and my sketchbook sketch card on this clipboard that I carry with me. All right. Hold on, I'm trying to get the audio going, but that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to speak into the speaker. So, as you can tell, I thank the gentleman for being a model, and he was pleasantly surprised and happy with it. Maybe not happy, but at the very least gracious about it. Not everybody is. So, there it is. We did recorded live sketching. I'm gonna have to wrap this up in a minute here. I'm gonna keep an eye on the gentleman's stuff as he asked me to. And so then we're gonna make sure we finish the sketch. So, by the way, for anyone curious, I'm using a Prismacolor Color Erase 246. It's a green pencil. I don't think I've used the green before. I usually use blue or red. And so this is good. I like the feel of this green. Actually, this line here is bugging me, but I keep telling myself sketches are never supposed to be perfect. You're good. Thank you. By the way, you didn't mind, I hope. Oh, thank you. You'll be on my channel. All right, so we have the okay from the guest. All right, folks, thank you kindly for tuning in, and I'm almost done here, wrapping this up. So the circumference up here. All right, let's get that smooth line here. There we go. All right. All right, that's it. I think I got a few more folds to do. And then hopefully I'm keeping this all on camera here. All right, I couldn't get the audio working, so hopefully I won't have to do a voiceover for this. All right, we'll call it a day. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to get the thumbs up, set the bell for notifications to all, and subscribe to the channel. Again, Right Life Draw. Thank you for coming through. Have yourselves a great day. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bright moments. Wait, just one more. Okay, with the trees outside. I gotta work on these leaves. They're tiny over here, but as you can tell up there. But we're gonna add a little flair of our own. All right, let's see, just a few more. I'll go over these. I'll go over this in ink, and it'll help me get all the details in. All right. As I said before, hit the bell for notifications. Thumbs up. Subscribe. Bright moments. And see you on the next one.